You know, we do a pretty good job, I think, with inclusivism as progressive Christians. Boy, you know, we work that into sermon every chance we get. We would work it into the prayer at committee meeting if we had prayer at our committee meetings. And buddy, that's devout. All right. On that resurrection morning when the trump of God shall sound and the dead will all be raised up from the grave, there's going to be some troubled faces when we take a look around, and you can bet your soul that one of us will say, "Oh, I never could have dreamed that you folks could be redeemed. It just may be that heaven's gates are wider than they'd seemed, and eternity's just long enough to let the truth come clear. It's surprising, but I'm glad to see you here." So who's going to be there anyway? Got any ideas? You can sing them with me if you know them. There's gonna be Turks and jerks and cannibals, communists and kings, lots of Catholics and Creeks and Greeks and Jews, black folks from darkest Africa, white folks from Des Moines. There'll be Pharisees and politicians too. You'll see ranting Pentecostals dancing under tongues of fire, all us Quakers sitting silently alone. Really alone. Hare Krishna's chanting gospel with the downtown Baptist choir, doing the steps good Christians never could condone. But then they never would have dreamed that you folks could be redeemed. It just may be that heaven's gates are wider than they'd seemed, and eternity's just long enough to let the truth come clear. What a hoot to think who all might end up here. There's a light that shines in everyone who comes into this world. It's a spark of truth that's waiting there to grow. And regardless of the words we use, it's love that fans the flame as the inward light of Christ begins to glow. And it's a many-colored kingdom with a wise and gracious king, and now it seems that heaven's gates are wider than we dreamed. If we open up our minds and hearts, the truth of Christ is clear, and there's no better place to let that start than here. If we open up our minds and hearts, the truth of Christ is clear, and there's no better place to let that start than here.